Hey guys, Romhammer7 here, and I made a big mistake and I accidentally deleted my CD collection video. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to do another one, so I'm going to show you my CD collection again, which is not that big of a deal because I got a lot of CDs since the last time I've showed you, and I got a bigger case. So here we go. We got Iron Maiden's Killers, Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, and Iron Maiden's Peace of Mind, and Iron Maiden's Somewhere in Time. This is going to be a little bit, so it's going to take a while. Okay, we got Iron Maiden's Power Slave, Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying, which is a pretty good one. This is my favorite album of all time. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, Fear of the Dark, um, X Factor, Virtual 11, um, Dance of Death, Brave New World, Iron Maiden's Death on the Road live album, Disc 1 and Disc 2, and Iron Maiden's Flight 666 live album, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Iron Maiden's Matter of Life and Death, and Iron Maiden's Final Frontier. Now we're getting into Iced Earth. We got Iced Earth Dark Saga, Iced Earth Something Wicked, This Way Comes, which is my favorite album from them. Iced Earth Framing Armageddon, Iced Earth Crucible of Man, Iced Earth Days of Purgatory Disc 1, and Days of Purgatory Disc 2. Horror Show by Iced Earth, The Glorious Burden, which is one of my favorites, and Dystopia, which is their newest release, which is a really good album. I'm not a real big fan of this band, but I do like them. I do like their. This is the only album I really like a lot. It's their first release, I believe, and it is awesome. Okay. That was Mushroom Head, by the way. Dream Theater. Dream Theater Change of Seasons. Dream Theater Awake. Dream Theater Octavarium. Dream Theater Train of Thought. Dream Theater Systematic Chaos. Dream Theater Images and Words. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Amon Amarth, Odin on Our Side, Disc 1 in the special edition, or the special disc, bonus features. Amon Amarth versus the World, and Amon Amarth versus the World bonus CD. Twilight of the Thunder God, Surtur Rising, which is the newest. Fate of Norns by Amon Amarth. Amon Amarth, One Cent from the Golden Hall. Amon Amarth the Avenger, and Bloodshed over Bochum Live, which is really badass. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Metallica, Ride the Lightning. Metallica, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All. Dio, Holy Diver. Dio, The Very Beast of. And Dio, Live in Donington, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Hatebreed. I forget the name of this album, forgive me. Hey, The Rise of Brutality. Supremacy. Black Dahlia Murder, Deflorate. Black Dahlia Murder Nocturnal, and Black Dahlia Murder Ritual. Old Man's Child, Slaves of the World, Old Man's Child, Vermin. Municipal Waste, Hazardous Mutation. Municipal Waste, Massive Aggressive. Skeleton Witch, which is one of my favorite bands. Forever Abomination, and Skeleton Witch's Breathing the Fire, which is a really badass album. Winds of Plague, Decimate the Weak. Winds of Plague, The Great Stone War. I wasn't real big on this one, but it's alright. This one's badass. This one's pretty decent. Job for a Cowboys, Genesis, pretty good. Job for a Cowboys, Ruination. Not real big into this band. Cradle of Filth, Thornography, Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder, Lovecrafts and Witch Hearts, Disc 1, Disc 2. Emperors and the Nightside Eclipse, badass album. Oceano Depths, pretty good deathcore band. God Forbid, Earth's Blood, God forbid, Constitution of Treason. Arch Enemy, Wages of Sin, rare and released album here. Arch Enemy, Doomsday Machine, really good album. Rise of the Tyrant by them. Now, this is one of my favorite deathcore bands, or metalcore bands, my bad. Shadows Fall, Fallout for More, Shadows Fall of One Blood, Shadows Fall, Threads of Life, Shadows Fall, The War Within. And this is my favorite one, and I honestly forget the name of it, and I really apologize. This is the newest one. It's pretty good. Not the best they've made, but that's what's playing in the background now. Killswitch Engage, not a huge fan, but they're pretty good. End of Heartache and Daylight Dies. Suicide Silence, The Cleansing, pretty good deathcore band. Suicide Silence, No Time to Bleed. In Flames, my favorite In Flames era, the first two albums. Lunar Strain and Subterranean. My favorite metalcore band is Darkest Hour, Mark of the Judas. You know, I forget some of these, I really do apologize. Hidden Hands of the Sadist Nation, Undoing Ruin, I forget this one, I'm really sorry. Darkest Hour, Deliver Us, Darkest Hour, The Eternal Return. This one's a total joke. This one sucks. These are fucking awesome. Sinai Beach, Danzig, 3 Inches of Blood, Here Awaits Thy Doom, 3 Inches of Blood, Advance and Vanquish, and I love 3 Inches of Blood. Fire Up the Blades by them, and Obituary, pretty good death metal band. Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction, Rust in Peace, Peace Sells, Who's Mine, and The Greatest Hits by Megadeth. Unearthed, pretty good metalcore band. Oncoming Storm, In the Eyes of Fire, and The March. Sworn to a Great Divide by Soulwork, pretty good album. Now, not real big on Trivium. This is the newest one, not real big on that, but it's alright. This is their first album, from Ember to Inferno, very good album. Nymphetamine by Cradle of Filth, yeah. Ventana, excuse me, a really good album. If you like industrial metal, pretty good. Illuvite, folk metal, really good band. Lamb of God, only album I really like from them. I don't know why, but Judas Priest, Nostradamus, this too. All That Remains, This Darkened Heart. All That Remains, Fall of Ideals. Carcass, Heartwork, my favorite album from them, and All That Remains, Overcome. Morticians, Chainsaw Dismemberment, and Mortician's my favorite death metal band / death grind. Mortician, Reanimated Dead Flesh, my favorite album from them. Mortician, Hacked Up for Barbecue, and Zombie Apocalypse on one album. And this is Mortician's Domain of Death. Slayer's Rain and Blood, Slayer, South of Heaven, Slayer, Seasoned in the Abyss, and Slayer, Christ Illusion. We got Insight Fearum, and this album is called Victory Songs. Insight Fearum, From Afar, Insight Fearum, Iron, and I need to get the first one, I believe, and Dragon Heads, which I need to get. Diecast, pretty decent metalcore band. They were better than this album. This album was badass. This one was kind of okay. Cerebral Bore, really good fucking brutal death metal band, and Disentomb, really badass death metal band. That's all I got. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing more pickups, so if you guys haven't seen any of my videos, I will be doing pickups, so if you are interested, subscribe, and metal on.